Here we are with another SK, Martin and John. What's up? What do we got going on today, John?
Well, we're looking at Travis's 66 Chevy 2, and a.k.a. known as Swamp Donkey.
Swamp Donkey.
Swamp Donkey, yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, Travis, tell us about your car, man, other than it's a really, really cool...
By the way, his name is Travis Smith,
Travis
by
Smith,
the way.
yes, Travis.
It's a 66 Chevy 2. It's got a 468 big block in it. It's got a 871 William blower, two 950 Holley carburetors. It's 4-linked. It's got a Ford 9-inch rear end in it. It's got a rack and pinion steering. It's got all Chris Austin front end underneath it.
Oh, it does?
Yes.
Look at that
It's
paint,
totally
man.
being redone.
And it is candy colored by House of Colors.
It's House of Colors Candy Tangerine.
Wow. That's where you get the Swamp Donkey at, huh?
I had no idea where that came from.
It's obviously big tires, but they got 1432s or bigger. I look at bigger than that.
3114.
3114s. Good size for a car like this.
You can fit 16.5s underneath it, but
On a street tire, right?
right.
Right. Slicks are kind of squirrely, kind of like you
I
need a
kind of
little
want
more.
a little smaller tire because you could barely get your finger between the tire and the fender well, and I was afraid it was going to tear something up.
Well, I kind of like the whole big pro street look with the little narrower or tires tucked up underneath it a little farther,
yeah,
you know.
I really like the way they're tucked underneath
Yeah.
and it sets down on it.
And this is a street car.
Yes.
Yeah, you drive it to town. You live away. How many miles is it out here?
It's probably 12 miles from town.
And you drive it 12 miles to town, then drive it around.
Drive it around. Sometimes I got to have a couple jugs of gas in town to play with, but yeah, I drive it quite often.
You run on airplane gas or what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know Napa's going to carry gas now at Waterloo Road.
I heard that.
Yeah, I think it's what, $6, $7, $8 a gallon.
Oh, he's got
Seven?
different grades.
I can't remember.
Yeah. But if you can run airplane gas, that's yeah. Check it out.
It run on 93 when they had it down in Houston, but it's hard to get 93, so I don't mess with it.
No.
I put 91 in it when I first had it and put some additive in it. It just don't work right.
No, you need to put some good gas in it. Wow. So you make about what, 10, 12, 11, 10 pounds of boost? What?
I think it's 11 pounds of boost.
11 pounds of boost. And it runs?
Low sixes.
Low sixes. And that's an easy tune-up. I mean, you still got a lot more left in the car.
Oh, yeah. It ain't souped up a whole lot.
Yeah, so that means you can drive it around.
Just enough to play.
Yeah, and do good, you know. A good 10-second, 9-second car on the street's a fast car.
Yeah, it's
And still drive it 12,
Right,
13
right.
miles home. Yeah. Wow.
you know, everyone's going turbo so they can put the computer on it and
This is super cool,
turn
though.
it down and play with it, then they can turn it up and race it, but I like the old school.
I like the look. This has got 80s Pro Street, you know. If it was really 80s, it'd be setting a lot higher, but this is super, super, super cool the way it looks.
Thank you.
Everybody was at one night. Where was riding around? It was wintertime. It was the Christmas parade you had it uptown.
Yeah.
We were like, well, who the hell's car is that? You know?
Yeah, we didn't know who you were.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
it was like,
you told me you thought some old man.
yeah, I said, who was it? Oh, some old dude, man. I'm like, really?
I said that.
No, someone else told us that. I was like, well, who the hell? Then we saw you at the car show. I was like, well, hell.
One of the young kids like Donovan seen him. I said he was an old man.
He's not old, okay?
No.
He's pretty young, really.
Let's have a look at the inside of it.
Getting old sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, can't stop it, so
No.
you got to deal with it.
I noticed you got a lot of MSD in the car, too.
Yeah, I've had it. I've had it a little over almost 3 years now. And the first couple of years, I went to every car show that I could go to, and it really did good. I usually won something every time.
Yeah. And you hurt a lot of people's feelings, too, because they thought their car should have won, right?
Yeah, I've got a few people that were mad at me.
Yeah, that's
won't
what I
go
thought.
to car shows anymore.
Because you win all the time with a Pro Street car, huh? Not
Yeah,
a 55 Chevy or 56
he don't
Chevy.
think it's quite what it should be.
You know.
It'll be all
That's
right.
all right. Everybody has their own opinion.
Yeah, this is my error and your error, so
Right.
you know, I get it. If you're 60 and 70, 55 Chevy, you know, I get it, but yeah. This is super, super cool car.
Really?
You got a 55 Chevy, don't you?
And a 57, don't
I'm
forget.
just saying, Martin. I don't know.
Dingus.
If the shoe fits, wear it, man.
All right. I guess.
But he don't have no $30,000 paint job on it.
No. Well, he's
still
got a
the
pretty
full version.
he's got a pretty expensive paint job though.
Yep.
You got a Husky Special, don't you?
10-4. Yeah,
Yeah.
Brian done that. That was Brian's first paint job.
And he owns a collision center, right?
No, he works for us. Brian, Mexican.
Oh, I thought you meant Brian that showed up at the health food nut.
I'm totally lost.
Okay.
Never mind. Proceed with the interview.
So this is a really tagged car. You mean you could drive it to Edmond though, really?
Yeah, I drove it. Well, when they had Edmond had their 4th of July show last year, I drove it down there.
Wow.
You can drive it wherever you want. It just don't have a whole lot of fuel. You just got to take some with you.
How much can you carry? 10 gallon?
It'll hold 15 in
15.
the fuel cell, and then I usually put 10 gallons behind the seat.
Yeah. Little bomb there, huh?
Yeah.
Won't fit in the trunk, so that's the only place I can carry it.
Yeah, I got a moving bomb right there behind you. Good thing you don't smoke. Well, good. But I see you had the intake and you fixed the oil leak on it.
Yeah.
So you're ready for coming up? What, we got 3 weeks before, or right at 4 weeks before all the 2 shows come around.
Right.
It's 3 weeks, isn't it, I believe?
Huh?
It's 3 weeks, I believe. Of course, but whenever this airs on YouTube, though, we don't know when it's going to be.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but a couple weeks, we'll be at the
April 22nd. Just
April
mark your
22nd.
calendars. April 22nd, Street.
Then you're going to be uptown deal, and then you're going to go to Martin's deal, and all right.
Yeah, Geezers and Gassers, and then Street Kings the next day.
Ought to be a good turnout, hopefully.
Yep.
It's been pretty good every year that I've been so far.
Yeah, that 1 year rained, it sucked.
Yeah.
But I hope to have my green car there, so I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. And maybe we'll see you out there where we go, you know what we're talking about.
Right.
Mexico, as Donovan says.
Yeah, Donovan calls it Mexico.
Out north. We all know what we're talking about.
Out at the Dairy Queen.
Yeah, Dairy Queen.
For some ice cream.
All right, we better wrap it up, John. Who's the sponsor this time?
Roller World.
Oh, yeah, Roller World.
Coins,
okay. How could I
tokens.
forget? How could I forget?
Yeah, I'm fixing to beat Martin in some foosball.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Or some air hockey. Yeah, make him wear skates while I shoot with him.
All right, is that
All right.
it?
That's it, brother.
All right, we'll see y'all next time. Be sure and join us every Monday for the SK What's Up editions, and then every Wednesday for the SK Extras. We got a really good one coming up. Just stay tuned, and we'll see y'all later.